we got a goddamn coach, and you're paying people to come in and coach.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But yeah, dude, cheerleading, you wouldn't think it, but it's a whole nother level of expensive stuff, dude. And like travel baseball and softball is really expensive too.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that would be more expensive is if you had a kid that wanted to race, because racing is probably the most expensive.
I imagine. I knew a kid that grew Brayton Leisure used to race. I think he just raced midget cars. He might have done more than that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
He still might race, actually.
Dude, just go-kart racing for a little kid is outrageous.
But this little kid was racing the mini midgets for kids. Back when he was like 7 or 8 years old,
tens of thousands of dollars,
just killing these motherfucking kids.
That's tens of thousands of dollars, dude.
I go to this kid's house. He's got a whole room. It's nothing but trophies.
Man, you know how fun that would be to grow up.
It'd be a blast, man.
Golly.
For you, it'd be like a life goal right there.
You kidding me? I would have fucking killed it. If I'd have had a little money in the blood.
What number are you gonna be?
42, obviously. Obviously 42.
All right.
I would raise Dale.
We got 20. Hey, by the way, I love this conversation. I love when we just come in here and bullshit for 20 minutes. But we are going to have a short-ish show today because we got some partying to do.
Yes, we do.
So let's go ahead and get right into it there, Chris.
Go.
Are you ready? My favorite story the whole fucking week, other than T.I. being kind of a pervert to his daughter, is Dion Waiters, man.
How about him?
How about that?
We've kind of poked jokes at it already.
Yeah, several. But Dion Waiters experiences panic attack after consuming edibles. And apparently, panic attack.
It's funny because I know exactly how he felt.
I've never done edibles before, but I know exactly how he felt. It's unreal. Edibles are fucking just, they're insane. Not only do they hit you like that, and you completely, but you feel like your body's useless.
I mean, I feel like my dick's useless every day. So.
I've heard that doing your first gummy, you're not supposed to do the whole entire gummy. You're only supposed to do like half of it because you're not ready for the whole entire one.
That's just what pussies say about all drugs.
Yeah, it's just what fags say. When
take the whole thing and man up.
Yeah, you take the whole.
I've never done edibles before, so
not
him to be like that. He did more than one.
Yeah,
I mean, this motherfucker had to eat like 20 of them.
Be like me, and when you're in Vegas, take 2. And after 15 minutes, get stubborn, take 2 more. Then when those 2 don't work, eat some pizza, then take 3 more after that. Then you completely forget who you are.
Yeah. It's definitely a waiting game. You don't want to overdo it.
No, horrible.
Like hours. Wait a couple hours before.
We should take an edible before the show.
That could work out pretty good.
It'd probably sound maybe like our 6th or 7th show, or like unconscious for half the show.
Dude, I'd probably stare at that Robert Mathis autograph poster.
I'd like, hey, Chris.
Over there for an hour.
Yeah, it's never good when I'm like, hey, Chris, you're going to have to carry me today.
Fucking hands are sweating.
All right, so Miami Heat guard Dion Waiters had a panic attack on the team's flight to Los Angeles Thursday night after consuming THC infused edible Jesus Christ. As first reported by Andy Slater, the Miami radio station, 6:40 a.m., and later confirmed by ESPN. Waiters passed out on the team's flight leaving Phoenix and passed
probably the best sleep he's ever had.
Oh, guarantee it.
Yeah.
According to Slater, upon being woke up in LA, the Heat guard had a seizure. How many edibles you gotta take to have a goddamn seizure?
I know that's kind of where it threw me. That might have also been the pain pills he had in his system.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it had to be something else because fucking marijuana is harmless. The Syracuse product missed Miami's game in Phoenix because of a stomach ache and reportedly was seeking relief when he took the edible. He was listed as out for Friday's game with the Lakers due to illness. League rules prohibit the use of THC. Yeah, you got to fucking break that rule 6 times to even get one punishment.
Yeah, the NBA don't give a fuck about weed.
You have to be Brandon Rush or fucking. We draft a lot of potheads, and granted, I guarantee that 95% of the NBA is smoking weed.
I mean, Anthony Mason said that back in 2002
for sure. I love this too.
Oakley. It was Charles Oakley.
Waiters put out a let's see. He took Waiters' mother, Monique Brown, took to Instagram on Saturday morning and posted the following message: "Please don't believe the rumors the media will report fake news to get clicks and likes. Shaking my head. None of that mess is true." Oh, it's true.
It's none of that.
Kurt Angle, it's true. It's damn true.
I can't wait till we might have to go to the game when he comes to Indy.
I'm guessing this is probably your old school, Southern black woman that's like, my boy ain't doing no drugs. And no, your boy's fucking pounding.
He got Jesus every Sunday.
Believes everything that her son says. But no, when he comes to Indy, we might have to go to that one.
Oh,
and, the chance.
Guarantee it. Oh, we'll get stoned, and the
I
idea is
can't feel my face
when I'm with you, and I love it. Every time he goes to free throw line, that would be fucking excellent.
Eddie.
Hey, since you're a race fan, you're more NASCAR
What?
than IMS, right?
What? Say that one more time.
Since you're a race fan, you're more NASCAR
race fan
than IMS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, since you're a racist, piece
I
of
am. I
shit.
mean,
More
IMS is NASCAR too.
What do you think
IndyCar.
about Penske buying?
I like it, man. I think that they could bring some new flavor to it. I don't know how
flavor.
that's what the kids are saying.
I think the only thing that
I think the first thing they need to do
is fix the Brickyard.
The Brickyard's on 4th of July this year, which I mean, I hate that it's not Daytona anymore.
But it's better
for
than being the
us,
same
it'll be
day as a
kinda
Colts
cool.
home game.
Well, it'll be a Saturday night, so more people are going to want to go and not have to work the next day. That's
Right.
what gets you with the Brickyard. And lights. Let there be light.
Let there be like dude.
Penske needs to put lights up and do a night race.
Oh, I think it'd be awesome.
You'd put lights up and turn that into a Saturday night, 4th of July NASCAR race at IMS. Bash. It would be an absolute bash at that fucking track, dude.
Well, I would love to go.
Think of the party. The party it'd be incredible, dude.
We kind of dropped the ball last year and we didn't go to the race together, but I think us as a group needs to do Carb Day this year together.
Yeah, for sure. I would do it. I would go to the NASCAR.
We'll
race
have
on 4th of July.
sure have the video camera by then, and it'll be just content. We're gonna bring you some gold, guys.
we need to do podcasts from there too. That could be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be badass. Only internet I'd be worried about, but yeah, it could happen. It might be smaller scale as far as
Well, we just need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we can just go live
from our fucking phone.
on YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe. This would be a good time to tell you guys to go ahead and subscribe now. If you're
Subscribe.
listening, I did repost the link. We do have one viewer in here. What up? Yeah, I apologize for the audio issues earlier. I will get it figured out. I feel like an idiot, but I'm gonna be
That's not
honest
the
with you.
first time.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm stoned right now. Right now. Oh, so if you guys don't know, of course, Team Penske, Roger Penske, he's won 18 Indy 500s, making him the most successful owner in IndyCar history. He runs 3-car team with Will Powers, Simon Pagenaud, and Joseph Newgarden. Newgarden won the IndyCar Series title in 2017, 2019. So blah blah blah. So Roger Penske.
He owns Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, in the old NASCAR.
What was the
Blaney? Ryan Blaney's his third.
What was the final selling price? I haven't seen it yet.
I had looked for it too, and they didn't put it out there. They didn't disclose it. I guess
It's more than me and you can afford.
Oh, bro, it's got to be huge because I didn't. I'm sorry, I was messing with my thing. Did you also say he bought IndyCar too?
Yeah,
You said that right.
Is it north of $1 billion?
Well, he bought IMS and IndyCar.
He bought the whole
series.
Yeah,
I just thought he bought just IMS.
and IndyCar, the whole series.
Going at
Billion.
he's like, I'm going out on.
That's got to be billion, right?
At least.
At least.
I'm going out on top, honey. That's why.
I like to mean that it was like he's already owned IMS for years.
Yeah, right.
He has
Pretty much.
a lot of trophies coming from there.
We came up with a great idea the other day. I don't know if you guys, Beaver, I don't know if you saw this. Me and Chris have already talked about it, but Cleveland Browns cut Jermaine Whitehead after he lashed out critics with profane tweets. So
Yeah.
we thought about sending him a T-shirt, just appropriate, see if he'd wear it on Instagram. I did
From
send him,
4 cool ass crackers.
and I did send him a T-shirt. But yeah, so
I told Matt he needs to use the address that he tweeted pretty quick because he won't be living there much longer. Right?
He's
if I had
out.
to guess.
Hell no.
I gotta find these tweets though. They're
Does
not
another
on
team
here.
pick him up?
I'm going to guess not.
Man, I don't know. If you're not picking up Antonio Brown, I don't know if you're picking up this bum.
You can't find the tweets. I can give you the gist of it. It was pretty much fans were he had a rough day.
He had a rough day.
He had a rough day, and I guess the first thing he did when he gets into the locker room is check his phone, and it wasn't even tweets like
Probably a bad
added at
idea.
him, like it wasn't even his name. So he gets in there, and first thing he does, wall pads and shit still on his has to search his name on Twitter, and then just starts replying back to people.
Oh, calling him
And-
racist, fucking.
Not calling them racist, just pretty much calling them crackers. Like
He's being racist. Yeah.
Pretty much cracker, broken hand. Just going in on people. The best was he put his address. He told somebody, here's.
That's how I got his address, by the way. To
It's
send
like
him a
something
shirt.
like, come at me, I'll hit you. And he was like, somebody said something like the address, and he posted the address, and then the dude replied, "You'd probably miss." And I thought that was pretty funny. So that probably set him off even more.
Oh yeah, just fiery.
But yeah, that's what he did. And then reported the next day, the Browns cut him. Went ahead and let him go.
I love it.
You can't call 4 people crackers and
No, you
stay
can't.
around.
Yeah,
I thought it was all right to call people crackers.
We got a 2-cracker rule. I think there's a 2-cracker rule.
Yeah.
If you're black, you get 2 passes.
But Matt sent him a shirt, and I told Matt to sign it for cool ass crackers. We thought he would fit our brand of being highly inappropriate.
I can't wait till he tags on Instagram.
His Twitter got suspended too.
Oh, really?
Not all the way, but he got like the little 15, 30-minute ban or
That's
whatever.
weak. I hate that.
Yeah.
Twitter.
So we feel him. We have a lot in common with this gentleman.
Yeah, here's the thing. On Twitter, you can literally post a picture. I could go on Twitter and post a picture of my butthole spread open, but I can't say cracker. And
you can't say shit to liberals either, I guess.
No, at all.
Yeah. They'll report you and you get banned too.
You're going to get reported.
Speaking of liberals, I did see an article kind of coming out against Megan Mullen, who is a Florida head coach's wife. Okay, coming out and basically calling her racist because she, by kissing these players, they're basically saying that she's above these black.
Explain what she does.
Okay, but before every game, as these guys are getting off the bus, she kisses every player on the team
and hugs them and like hands behind the neck, like kind of like intimate,
very
looking.
Intimate. I mean, like this is a very intimate,
nose
kiss
to nose, eyes locked.
Look at this eye
kissing,
and
on the lips.
I don't know if there's some kind of science. Maybe she's trying to raise these guys to testosterone or something.
I don't know.
They're just getting on the bus and cut the ball. Good game there.
I mean, what if she's getting recruits there?
It's possible.
You know,
just like what the dude from Louisville tried to do. I can't even think of the coach's name.
Try to kiss his players?
No, he tried to get
that was Penn State. Yeah, Sandusky. He was kissing not only his players but kids.
He was kissing the fans
on their penis.
Nah,
on the penis.
Talking about Patino.
Patino was getting the hookers to try to kiss.
Well, that's strippers and shit, not his wife. I mean, this is the
I wonder if there's like a science behind that. You're trying to raise these guys' testosterone levels just so they play like animals that game.
I mean, are you on the bus like going, "Hey, coach, I'm gonna fuck your wife"?
I would be,
and everybody laughing and shit. We gotta kiss that bitch.
Hey, coach, your wife's.
Make sure she got tongue next time.
Or if you're the coach, like, do you go walk? First thing you do is you walk in the locker room and go, "Boys, how's my dick taste?"
I mean, look at this picture. This is a real intimate. This is a very intimate kiss here. Whoever this is enjoying it.
Quincy Wilson?
Yeah, that's Quincy Wilson. Look at that.
That's Delonte West, dude.
I guarantee they're fucking. There ain't no way.
You know Delonte West is a MILF chaser.
Oh, so am I. But you ain't looking at this bitch like this and not thinking you want to eat her ass.
Delonte West goes for top notch.
And be honest, for an older chick, she's all right. I'd fuck her.
Yeah, I'd kiss her lips.
I know for a fact you'd fuck her. You'd fuck anything right now.
I mean, I'm beating off under the table. So.
I know, it's great.
With me to look at.
Do you guys watch ESPN at all?
I haven't in years.
I think I came out this week. They posted an article about Stephen A. Smith getting a 5-year contract extension with ESPN. He's making $8 million a year, and he represents everything that I hate about sports talk TV now. It's nothing but fucking loud blowhards just talking over each other. I had my best Stephen A. Smith impression.
It's kind of like our show.
No, I mean, not really. We let each other talk, but these fucking assholes like, oh, LeBron James, he's the best in the league.
He's fucked up a lot lately, too. There's been at least 3 viral, like, he'd had no clue what the fuck he was talking about video clips come out.
Yeah, ESPN's like, yep, 5 more years, $8 million.
And I like watching the other guy be like, he's not on the team anymore, Steven. Or he's been out for the whole year.
You heard what I said.
What was it, the tight end last year for the Chargers?
Hunter Henry.
And he was like, they got to get Hunter Henry involved. And he's been out since like the second preseason game for the season. It's like week 10.
Jeez.
Steven, let's give him billions. Sign him to an 8-year extension.
Bring him back. Bring him back. So before we move on from sports, Colts predictions. Let's go. I never do score predictions, so change my mind. But I think we're going to lay it on the Dolphins today. I think we're disappointed in our loss last week, and we're just going to come out and make a statement. I do. Even with Hoyer, we're going to run down their fucking throats. Your prediction, you said Marlon Mack, 152 touchdowns. You're pretty confident in it.
Marlon Mack's going to have a monster game. Right now, they have the over-under at 44 with us as 11-point favorites. It started out as a 10-point. We started out at -10 earlier in the week, so it's went up a point so far today, which that tells you that the sharp money, like the Sharks, they're betting us to make that line move like that.
Right.
So we're getting heavy love in Vegas today for the Colts.
Well, I think we're at home. Dwight Freeney's being immortalized. The energy's going to be there.
My lock bet of the day, though, is that it's 81.5 over under for Marlon Mack yards rushing. And I am hammering the over on that.
I'm pretty sure we could have a offensive line of Amy Schumer, Ricky Lake, help me,
Rosie
O'Donnell.
Put Rosie over there at left
But
guard.
Rosie O'Donnell, who's the fat bitch that plays that in movie Tammy?
Oh,
the
forget
fat
her name.
comedian.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
And Lisa Lampanelli on the end. And
Who's the
Beaver
fat British chick too? That's from like Pitch Perfect. She's probably the center.
I can't stand that bitch.
Fucking yeah.
I'm just saying that could be the offensive line today, and Beaver would average 5 yards a carry against the Dolphins today. I think we're gonna run it down the
Super
threats.
athletic. Beaver.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I would love to see Beaver take an NFL carry and just get pummeled by somebody.
I appreciate that, Matthew.
I want to see Beaver because I know Beaver would be real hesitant, but Beaver just lower shoulder, try to take a hit, and like a Bob Sanders just ends his life right there.
Torpedo.
Bob's my favorite. I'd be fine taking a hit from Bob.
I would take a
Sanders.
hit from Bob Sanders. Just say, you know what, Bob Sanders knocked the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I loved it. Every minute of it.
I would.
Hey, Bob, you want to arm wrestle?
I would take a handoff and try to get some yards.
I did challenge Bob to an arm wrestling competition once at training camp.
He accept.
He laughed at me. I mean, granted, because I was.
this is probably why Freeney skipped over you at the autograph.
Yeah, he's like, this fucking.
Because he didn't have tits. We already discussed this. The only problem with the Colts is that they
Play to their competition.
Yes. So once it got
Which we've
moved,
talked about on the show.
once it got moved to 11, that kind of
That's on the road
me a
though.
little bit.
They don't really. At home will be fine.
I mean, every game's been a 1-score game this year. Every single game. So I mean, it's something that I'm hopeful that they can get a 2-score win, even with Hoyer this week. But
You would hope after losing a fucking heartbreaker in Pittsburgh, you fire off today.
Just
out.
balls to the wall. Say, hey,
focused at practice this week.
Hey,
Let's
Mr.
get back on
NFL.
track. Let's fucking get it going.
we're here, motherfuckers. We're here, motherfuckers. Speaking of being here, motherfuckers. Apparently, Motley Crue wants to come back on tour. Which I tell you what, love Motley Crue. Love Motley Crue growing up. Seeing them live is a horrible experience.
I've heard they suck live.
Awful. Vince Neil forgets half the lyrics. Honestly, the band itself, pretty good. Vince Neil, just retire, bro. Give it up, man. You suck. But yeah, apparently they're coming down on tour, and the rumor is they've asked Tommy Lee to go to rehab, and Vince Neil needs to lose weight. Basically their manager came out and said if Motley Crue goes back on tour, this needs to happen.
If I was Tommy Lee, I'd be like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
I'm gonna drink beers on stage. I'm gonna bring out the titty. Have you ever seen Motley Crue in concert?
I have not.
My favorite thing about
will.
Seeing Motley Crue in concert is Tommy Lee's got a titty cam. He comes out with a camera and it goes over the big screen and he's pointing, finding titties in the audience. It's badass.
I mean, that's cool.
Probably old ass
He's
titties
like,
at this
yeah.
point,
He's
but
like, yeah, no, it's young titties.
still.
Oh yeah, Motley Crue brings a young crowd. I went to see Def Leppard, and I swear to God, I was so impressed that Def Leppard's crowd was 70% my age group.
Yeah, I mean, it's Pour Some Sugar on Me is timeless.
It is.
It's timeless. It's
I still
timeless.
feel like
Do you think if you
those
poured
would
some
be-
Def
sugar on
Leppard
your,
might be my favorite 80s rock band, by the way.
that is such a cliche.
I feel like
I-
Other than like the Eagles. But
can you guess what my favorite 80s rock band is?
like Sabbath, probably.
Well, they're not more 70s than 80s.
yeah.
80s Sabbath is without Ozzy, so we're gonna go Ozzy Osbourne there, buddy. You know that.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, Ozzy's gonna be my number one. God damn.
He was around back then? Post Malone?
Yeah, I know.
Post Malone was
Yeah,
hyping him
Post Malone was like 3 years old. I'm like, you gotta hear my boy Ozzy, man.
up.
He's gonna
He's
blow
getting
up.
his first face tat.
He's
Man,
getting
it's Ozzy guy.
Ozzy gets a face tat. Oh man. Oh, how brilliant. How brilliant. And another one of my favorite stories of the week. This is super fucked up. Chris, you having a daughter that is probably dating now, has boyfriends now. How creepy is it that T.I. comes out on a podcast this week and says, I go to the gynecologist with my daughter and have him check her hymen to make sure she's still a virgin every year.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
And there's some people standing up for him saying, hey, I'll tell you what, I'm all about being a very active father as far as being, and having a conversation with your daughter about sex, like just being an active father, because obviously I think it's scientifically proven if you're in your daughter's life, she's probably gonna be less of a whore when she grows up.
Yeah.
Although
in her
I
life.
love girls with daddy issues. Love them. They're my favorite, absolute favorite. But this is kind of fucked up. I mean, not even to joke about. Like, I'd understand if you come out and said, yeah, man, but he was being dead serious.
He was saying like once a month, right?
Yeah.
Oh, once
And
a
I tell you,
month, that much?
remember I mentioned earlier that out of all the people I met, Dwight Feeney's one of the most personable. Out of all the people I met, T.I. was maybe the least personable.
Yeah,
I can see. I mean, I obviously can see.
And honestly,
that.
I felt like it was because I was white.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm not even joking. Like I'm being dead serious. Like I felt I was not wanted.
kind of like the time we went to his concert where we were like, maybe,
Well, only white people there.
yeah,
Literally, Chris,
we were close to
Vogue. And I was thinking, I've seen T.I. in concert before. When I seen him, I said it was with Lil Wayne and it was at Verizon, whatever, Clips, where the fuck it's called.
Ruoff.
Me off.
Get it right.
And it was 60-40 white.
Jeez.
So we decided to go see T.I. at the Vogue. It was a $50 ticket. And I'm going to be a little racist here. I'm thinking that's a higher price ticket. It's not going to bring out a lot of the hood rats. And I don't mean that in a racist way. I'm just saying it's not going to bring a lot of people from the ghetto. So I was like, it's going to be, as far as a good mixture in here.
Yeah.
We were the only fucking white people there.
No, there was a white chick was actually didn't she like kind of get scared being one of the only white girls there? So she was like asking you to buy her a drink or something like that.
Bro, it was nuts.
I'm scared. Buy me a drink. I said, bitch, get the fuck away from me.
I mean, she give me the money. I ain't going to buy some.
Oh, I see.
Unless I'm trying to fuck her. Did
gotcha.
I try to fuck her? I probably was flirting with her, wasn't I?
I mean, you probably tried to, but
I mean, it was your heaven.
I was dancing all the black chicks.
I was gonna say that's your favorite.
my favorite part about the whole concert is I'm dancing with this black chick that's in front of me, just all over. Me and Beaver both. There's a couple black chicks in front of us, and I start dancing, and Beaver kind of feeds off me and starts dancing, gets into it, and the girls are loving it, cracking up. But as I'm dancing, I'm kind of bumping into the guys next to me, and this dude, this real string bean fucking African-American dude, probably 125 pounds, Beaver, if that.
Yeah.
Kind of gives me the look and tells me, he's like, don't touch me. And I was like, or what? I just start laughing. I was like, dude, I said, obviously it was an accident, but what are you going to do?
If you're going to a concert, I think you should just expect to be,
well, that's why, honestly, I hate,
else.
We've talked about this on the show too. That's the biggest difference between going to a hard rock show and a rap show. Everybody at the rap show, stuck up, fucking, you bump into them, they're ready to fight you.
Well, they're pimped up, dude. I mean, they got fresh kicks and stuff. They don't want people stepping on their shit. They're not trying to
You go to a metal concert, we're throwing each other into each other.
The metal concert, they have the shit they've wore all week. They're wearing it.
No, maybe Beaver, but
yeah, Beaver. Like, just look at Beaver. That's what a metal concert looks like.
Unless you're going to a Tech Nine concert, then it's
look at me. Look at me. That's what a rap concert looks like.
No, yeah, going to see Tech Nine's like going to a metal concert.
Yeah,
I mean, and it's surprising too. Is there?
Well, that's strange music. That's like fucking the metal rap fans, pretty much.
Well, a lot of them. But here's the thing too. Because I've been listening to Tech Nine for a while. The first time we seen Tech Nine was in 2010, and even since then, like his crowd has progressively gotten darker as it became more quote unquote mainstream. Like I don't think he's changed his music, but like he's becoming more popular, I would say.
Yeah.
Definitely go to his concert now. There's a fair amount of African Americans.
That's
there.
a very good mix.
And they all mosh. Like that's what I love about tech shows. Like people are moshing, beating the shit out of each other. And it's so much
that
fun.
first show in Louisville.
God. Oh, it's nuts. Probably one of the craziest concerts I've been to as a rap show. And I was thinking I told Beaver, I said, crowd might get a little interesting. Anytime you go to and you're talking about the club, imagine being in a concert venue that's probably twice the size of your garage. That was probably how big this place was, would you say?
Yeah, it was a fairly small place.
So just imagine Tech Nine on stage. You got like probably 600 people in a room. And he plays Riot Maker, and that place just goes. The whole fucking place was a mosh pit.
Me, you, and Carrie got separated.
We were all together, and we
places.
all just fucking got scattered, bro.
Yeah,
I was wearing a hat, of course. I tried to pimp out myself too. I was wearing a hat, lost my hat that day. Got my J scuffed up. I was pissed off. I had a blast. Riot Maker came on, and that place fucking erupted. It was fucking great. Love it.
I bet Tech Nine. Does Tech Nine have a daughter?
Yeah,
no.
I know he's got 2 sons. I'm sure
he
does.
probably don't get his daughter's hymen checked if he does.
No,
probably not.
So you think T.I. goes in there once a month, and the gynecologist comes out and goes, "Mr. Tip Harris,
your daughter is still a virgin.
Still a virgin. These fingers are the only thing that's seen the inside of that vagina."
Oh wow, I was wrong. He's got 2 daughters, 1 son.
But he probably doesn't go to T.I.'s level.
And the funny thing is, Dantes Yates, his son, is actually an up and coming rapper. Because we're gonna need somebody to take over.
It's funny how that works, huh?
Yeah. Eminem should have had a son.
Yeah.
You probably might.
Name Dunkman 42.
Do you think Eminem is banging strange left and right?
I don't know, man.
He seems like a different cat, man.
He seems like he just like stays home and just hunkers down in his place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like he's never out and about. He's never in media or anything.
I remember seeing
Like stays to himself.
when he did the college game with Brett Musburger, didn't he do it with him where he was up in the booth?
I think that was a Lions game.
There was one. I thought it was a college football game, but I know there was a football game he was, and it was just one of the most awkward times. He broadcasting with him.
That's him being a genius and playing it off. I think trying to, you know what I mean. Like he wanted people to think like because everybody was like he's on drugs, but he's been sober for years. Mm-hmm. It's just him trying to. He knows that if he does stuff like that, he's being himself. You know what I mean? That's his gimmick. I guess you could say. But yeah, he was acting like he was definitely tripping balls or on something.
I would love to watch that again just so I could see like how weird he was acting for that whole entire
He like went bug eyes and like was looking out.
Pretty much.
He did it on it was like a Yankees or a Detroit Tigers game because he went in there too for that to announce that Jay-Z concert with Jay-Z where they played New York and then they played Detroit 2 shows.
All right, big news, guy. Not you cut you off. We just hit our hour mark. It's time for us to go party. So
yes,
we're gonna go ahead and bring it home every week. Our favorite segment of the show. Let's go ahead and real quick. I'm just gonna we renamed it, rebranded it. My ball sweat tank licking ass jockey of the week is Ti for checking his daughter's hymen. Would you guys probably second that? I think it's unanimous. Ti is definitely my ball sweat tank licking ass jockey of the week.
Or Dion Waiters.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I love that. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious.
Stephen A. getting re-upped.
Yeah,
Jermaine Whitehead. There's a lot of people out there it could be.
Yeah, and we didn't cover half the shit we want to cover today because I knew it would be.
But yes, the TI is that's a rough look.
Rough look, Ti. We need to work on that. You might be getting the trophy this year. I'm just saying. You might be. You're going to be a strong nominee for.
I'm guessing there's going to be.
You got to fight me for it.
There's going to be a lot of one-liners in rap this coming year. At you,
yeah,
like puns on like jokes towards you.
My name might be Simon, but I don't check my daughter's hymen. What's up?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
was that Dunkman level right there?
That was close. Simon.
I mean, because I was just thinking, if your name's Simon, people are probably gonna make fun of you. Let's be honest.
Yeah, every day I'm rhyming like Ti getting his daughter's hymen. Yeah.
Check.
I think Matt did better there. I'll give the point to Matt.
Hey, just get used to that, Beaver. I'm just saying.
Off,
All right. So every week we do a segment called the Florida Man. I go straight to Google. Whatever I type into Florida Man. Whatever pops up, and it never disappoints. What's funny is I just typed in a Florida Man, and the first thing that pops up was I think we talked about last week is the guy molesting the fucking Disney princess.
Oh god.
At Walmart.
The Olaf.
We talked about that last week, right?
Jack Olaf.
So I had to go to the second best here, and it's another alligator attack, which seemed to happen a lot in Florida. Florida man attacked by a large alligator, airlifted to the hospital with substantial injury. So, first and foremost, why are you getting even close to an alligator enough that this thing can fucking bite your testicles off?
Coming from the man that wanted to take a swamp ride so he could see alligators.
And I almost tried to bite an alligator's head off.
That was a baby alligator.
Yeah, batshit crazy like Ozzy. It's obvious. You can tell right off the bat.
Yes.
Come any closer, I'm liable to bite off your head. Yes. One of my favorite fucking just whatever.
Little minute and a half just
despicable
spat.
Love it. I remember that came out because there was a big debate in 2010. Sorry to get off track here. 2010, that was right after the Carter 3 came out. Lil Wayne put out No Ceilings, was working on the Carter 4, which was like delayed several times. And Eminem finally off drugs, put out Recovery as a big
relapse.
To me,
not Recovery.
Well, no, Relapse was 2009. Recovery was 2010.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so there's a big debate then. To me, there's never been a debate about who was the better rapper, Eminem or fucking Lil Wayne. To me, it was never even. But there was a big. We used to have this argument every day with our friends: who was better, Lil Wayne or Eminem? It was never an issue for me. But the reason I bring this up is when that freestyle came out, I was kind of like my stamp on the people that picked Lil Wayne. I'm like, dude. No Ceilings was great. You can't touch this motherfucker.
Yeah, absolute fire over the two hottest beats that were out right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It was like the Drake and that Benz Bentley Beamer song.
Yeah,
Whatever.
fucking
Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
destroyed. Beaver, Benz, and Bentley. By the way, that song fucking bumps on my system, dude. I probably pissed Beaver off several times listening to that song in my car.
God, my nose still itches from the back of your fucking Buick.
So, a Florida man suffered a substantial injury to his leg when a large alligator attacked him at a wildlife reserve. So, he's at a wildlife reserve. He's not like one of the gator fuck. We went to a gator farm and had an absolute blast, but so he got attacked. An unarmed man was airlifted to the hospital. An unarmed man was airlifted to the hospital after rescuers located him in a heavy marsh area in Dupuis Management Area, a reserve that spans southwestern Martin County and northwestern Palm Beach County. Apparently, it took over an hour for rescuers to locate the man. So he got attacked by an alligator and just started running into the woods, the way I understand this.
Wow.
I mean, of course, you want to get the fuck away from the alligator.
I mean, I wonder what if he's running. So it obviously didn't bite his legs.
Meth-
So-
No, it
once.
says it's significant. A witness said the gator was around 10 feet long. So, as we know from our we had the full gator expert on our airboat tour. A badass. You ever get a chance to airboat in the Everglades? Awesome. Great time.
Can't
10
remember
foot
the
is a
name.
fucking
Can't remember the
monster,
guys.
dude.
10-foot alligator is as a full
It's
ground.
huge. It's a fucking basketball court.
Yeah, because they said usually they're only about 6 foot.
Yeah.
6 to 10 foot. It's like that's
Yeah,
full
it's
ground
like
alligator.
Lake Placid.
That's a
shit,
big
dude.
motherfucker. Okay. An update on the man's condition was not immediately available. The guy could be dead for all we know. So get well soon. But
Imagine getting bit by a. I couldn't imagine, dude.
just real quick, asking an idiot question. What would it take for you to get that close to an alligator? The only thing I can think of is if Ella was around with. Like,
Oh, so like to get her away?
yeah, to get her away.
If I accidentally hit my golf ball into the gator's mouth and needed to get it out,
Yeah. Chubs.
Yeah.
Nubs.
I gotta get my ball in the water. I'm retrieving it. I handed all my grandpa's golf clubs. I have one of his because he used to live in Florida. He lived on the south side of Okeechobee Lake and would go golfing all the time. He's retired, of course. I've got my grandpa's 40-foot fucking ball grabber. That sounded wrong, but it's a golf ball grabber. I got my grandpa's 40-foot ball grabber. It's a porn star. No. But yeah, I got his golf ball grabber. It's the fucking greatest thing ever because I'll just
Scoop them out of the water. and
purge,
shit.
bro. I'll go to any golf course that's got a creek and I'll just purge their motherfucker.
I think he used it when we went golfing in Florida.
I
once.
used it, bud.
There ain't no way. The only way I'm getting that close to an alligator, I'd have to be triple double dog dared.
Yeah.
What if
I had to be real fucked up.
what if your
If I was
wife
drunk,
said,
I'm definitely going to try to touch it.
what if your wife said that she will have sex with you if you got that close to a gator?
Like,
Nah.
nah. Yeah, because he could go jerk off and not risk his life. Beaver, why are you getting that close to an alligator?
Apparently you could swim real close to them and be all right. According to
According to our guide.
if he's got some Chick-fil-A, I might get real close to the gator if they got Chick-fil-A over there.
Jesus Christ.
You're in,
Yes,
you're in
Chick-fil-A.
Louisiana
It is
or
Jesus
whatever.
Christ.
Here
so
I'm
it's
talking
gonna
about
be-
my kid. You're talking about
It's in Louisiana, so it's gonna be Popeyes, not kid.
Okay. Okay, fuck. I thought it was in
Louisiana
Florida.
Fast.
I thought it was in
Popeyes.
Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Florida. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it might still be Popeyes.
Yeah, there might be some down there. I don't think they're eating. That's probably still Popeyes.
Might be
down there.
Cajuns or whatever. Bojangles. Yeah.
Bojangles. Well, thank
Next
you
week's
guys.
Florida man's going to be a bunch of dolphins that get killed today.
Yes, let's go.
Hey.
Colts. Speaking of Beaver song pick today, thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you share it with a friend. You guys subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. If you are not an iPhone user, you're an Android user, iHeartRadio, we're also available on SoundCloud. Make sure you like us and follow us on social media. That's Facebook, that is Instagrams, that is Twitter, at /Highly Inappropriate Podcast. Add the S for Facebook because we've already been banned once.
Come
Fuck.
tailgate with us today.
Yeah, come tailgate with us today. The Colts Disciples off West Street, downtown Indy, at Victory Field. We are the Colts Disciples, and we're going to get fucking rowdy today. Go Colts. Fuck the Dolphins. Thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. We do have a special song selection today from B.